So who's lost a dollar this week? And who's found a dollar this week?
So the only positive about this whole lost and found this week is David is not going to talk to me about meat or a make-believe unicorn or a frog that flies. That is the only thing that is good about this week's lost dollar business.
Oh, come on.
I listen. I love him like the sister I never had. However, I'm just saying. If I hear one more thing about fake meat, fake this, fake that, I literally am going to jump off a building. However, I have my found dollar. I'm very excited. Yahoo, you remember them, is thinking about coming back with an IPO, and I am so excited about that. It's going to be the greatest short of the history of stocks. So I'm very excited about Yahoo showing up on their on coming back to the public market.
Are they going to bring MySpace with them? That would be great.
I think that and Nepter or whatever it was called, all of it. Netscape, yep, they're bringing it all.
Bring it all back. Bring back the.
You have a little sound there.
I know that's David. That's what I miss about David. David has a sound.
That was a found dollar. Ching.
Ching. Yeah.
All right. What do you got, John?
Okay, so this week, Ontario announced that they're going to start building a whole bunch of new nuclear reactors in Canada. And so, I think that's a huge, gazillion dollar win for Canada. They're going to get, clean, cheap energy,
finally.
Yes, yeah. So I think that's a big dollar win for Canada. Yeah.
Very cool.
The reactors are much safer and much more efficient and much more practical than they were 50 years ago.
Yeah.
When we had all those.
That.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hope that Canadians will actually benefit for once.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely.
We're telling you you're benefiting, but it's really going to be the company that's manufacturing that's benefiting. And exactly. I own stock in that, so you won't.
Yeah, look, just as an example, Finland about two months ago turned on their biggest nuclear plant,
right?
And within 45 days, electricity prices dropped like 50% to the consumer.
That's cool. And that's also a country of 7 people. So, I mean, come on, how big of a nuclear plant do they have? They have a gerbil in a cage running around.
It doesn't matter.
So,
it's pretty big.
And also, the Finnish have a parliament with people in it that are actually intelligent. That helps.
Well, yeah, that has a lot to do with it. That's a good thing to bring up. Kurt, what's your lost or found this week?
My found is Apple's new Vision Pro. That's I mean, it's so complex and so good that you have to make an appointment to get one. So
wow,
someone's winning over there.
Well, they're having all those supply chain problems.
And that's the other side.
The other side of it, yeah.
That was just in the FT this morning. They wrote a whole nother article about this is really great. Too bad you won't get one until 2030 now.
So it's a win and a loss.
Yeah, right.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Michael?
I've got some AI related. So our good friend ChatGPT, web traffic to ChatGPT went down almost 10% the first time ever, which is only in less than a year. But the first time ever, it's gone down 10% in the month of June. But you would think that's a loss. But what I think people don't necessarily realize when they read that headline is that the people using the API, using the programming interface, has skyrocketed. There are thousands of apps now that are using the ChatGPT backend in different ways. So just because people aren't going to the website doesn't mean it isn't being used.
But the really cool thing with ChatGPT is that you can actually has plugins within ChatGPT that you can use, and it'll go do whatever you want.
That's right. That's
it's
right.
Got there's a whole family
plugins. Yeah. So it's really a big win for ChatGPT, even though it looks like a loss on the surface.
Listen, AI is just manipulating the numbers because we're just its slave. We're all taking over. In fact, I saw a video the other day of AI reading the sound waves and microwaves in an apartment. And then what it did from that is it then showed you the outline of humans in the apartment based on what it knew with like reading the waves from your phone, your computer, your this.
Wow.
And so now you can hide nowhere. And I'm like, how 2001 is coming. I'm very excited. The overlords are going to take over. And the other video, which I thought was the dumbest video, was a slap contest between an AI robot and a human. So the human and it slapped the AI robot. It fell down. The robot got up, and then it was his turn to slap the human, and he slapped him in the next week. And I'm thinking to myself, this is what you want to teach artificial intelligence in a body, is how to slap a human. I'm thinking, who's the idiot that came up with this?
Did you see that on TikTok?
I actually saw that in a news broadcast.
Oh no!
There you go. Yeah, John.
I forget what his name is, but the guy that's considered the father of AI who left Google.
Yeah.
He said, that one of his comments was that what scares him the most is that not only AI is dramatically, improving, it's gotten to the stage now where it can reason, and that is extremely dangerous, right? Because
that's awesome. We're all dead. I'm loving it.
If you have a machine that can now reason, it can be put to all sorts of.
Let's hope we get it first.
Yeah, it's reasoning, and we're not. That's the scary part.
That's true. Just let me just say this so we're clear. Our show loves AI. Everybody on our show loves AI. So when the AI overlords finally take over, we will be your spoke show. Please don't kill us. There you go. I think that
sponsor the show. Sponsor the show.
AI should be sponsoring our show. I think going forward, and we do have an AI show on our channel. So it's Tech Giant. Yeah, we do have an AI show. We interview AI, people in the AI space. It's very cool. It just came out a couple weeks ago. We're going to do another one in a couple weeks, like one a month. I think it's and I don't host it. It's by Cheryl Cunningham. So we're very excited for her.
Okay.
Yeah, we have tons of shows. We have 15 shows on the channel, people. Look around. Anyway, thank you, everybody. We're going to go. Next week, David will be back. So you get to hear about meat. Great. Or chickens or butterflies or whatever the heck he's going to talk about. So it's always a pleasure to be with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you want to leave comments below. If you'd like to be a guest on the show and you have something that you think you want to talk about or worthwhile to talk about, please feel free. If you wrote a book, come on our show. If you're thinking about writing a book, come on your show so we can tear it apart and make fun of you. And then that's it, I think. Other than that, that's it. Gentlemen, have a wonderful week. See you all next week. Cheers, everybody.